Oakley dokley hidey ho, I love to draft, so here we go. We've got a Swiss, only because I need an extra booster to do another draft. Right, so looking at this pack, we have a couple of options. There's the Prey Upon there, we've got the Welcome Turn, both very good cards. We've got the Vampire Nocturnus Foil. Oh man, see, it's triple black, which would really put me in those colours. But Nocturnus Foil, it's a mythic. Is it mythic or is it a normal? I don't know. But that's just cash. I'm awfully sorry for having to pick cash first pick, but man, if the black comes around, then fair enough. Okay, so look in the second pack. So we've got Intrepid Hero. Now this guy is very good, very very good. Makes larger threats, not so scary. We've also got the Crimson Muckwader. He's very good. 3/2 for 2 mana. Um, Arbor Elf, Boar. Seeing as I picked Nocturnus first, I mean, it leaves us completely open. There's a shade there if I want to do some sort of crazy mono black thing. Um, I think I'm going to go with the Muckwader. Only because some people, I mean, the hero's good, but I'll push the guys into the left of me on white because there's the Protector and the hero. Hopefully, I'll get sort of red and black come around, but you never know. So I'm just going to take the Muckwader here. Right, so looking at oh, I wish I'd taken the Intrepid Hero. Look at this white pack. The guy next to me is going to be happy. So we're looking at Hellion Crucible, 4/4 is not to be sneezed at, or the Furnace Whelp. I think we've got the Turnt Slag as well. Turnt Slag's very good, nice removal. But I think I'm gonna take the Whelp. Right, the two cards come out of here. We're looking at really. There's another boar. I really should have been green red. Um, I decided to go to the black because I think the Muckwade is a little bit stronger. But having that many boars would be sweet. The guys on the left are going to be seriously happy. We've got Crippling Blight, which is very very good. Um, People not blocking, killing 1/1s. That's all just fantastic. And then they've got the Battle Jester. I've had some really good experience with Battle Jester, um, but I think here we're going to take the Crippling Blight. So this clone, I always like clone. He's very good in the right deck, but I don't think he's strong enough to ship into blue at this point. If they've not taken it though, they'd possibly be in blue. We've got the Shade and we've got Sign in Blood. Seem to be Crippling Blight, Furnace Whelp. If we can support Nocturnus, then whoop to do for us. I think I'm going to take the Shade because that goes from black to black. It means I can kind of play the Vampire Nocturnus now quite safely because the shade is there. So yeah, we're looking pretty good with the Muckwader and the Crippling Blight. Um, this card is very strong. Furnace Whelp. I also like to be in red because we've got Incinerate and whatnot. I've got Stormtide Leviathan. I really like that card, but uh, yeah, yeah, not taking triple blue, triple black, red, double red. No, I think we're just going to take the Scorpion. He's a good blocker. Um, Crippling Blight actually makes this guy just the worst. It makes it into a do nothing card. I love seeing a Scorpion on the other side of the table and being able to Crippling Blight it. The same goes for Scroll Thief and other just general defendery things, but especially those two because you take away their one power and then they can't block. It's just the worst for the opponent. It is terrible. Hopefully we'll get some black red. Oh, we don't want no, it's only because we're recording. Some black red love. So looking at this, there's some quite strong blue. They've got Encrust. Um, Disentomb's okay. The lion, well, it's good. It's a bear. Or what would you say? Elixir is okay. I've seen a couple of Mind Sculpts go around. So I think I'm just going to take the Elixir for a sideboard just in case somebody decides for a crazy Mind Sculpt deck. I'll have an answer for that. Right, we've got Mind Rot. Again, and Summon in blue. That's just unfortunate for me. I'm going to take the Rot. It might make it into the deck. It depends how aggressive we are, how many lower end creatures we can get. So it's an interesting choice. We've got the viable Ghoul. We're playing lots of swamps because of Nocturnes. He can't block though. He's pretty good with Exalted. It's something they have to block. If he dies, you recast him. You know that's always good. Makes your top deck lands into a viable Ghoul. So let's go away there. Duress is okay. The Baloth is good, but again off color. So we're going to take the Ghoul. And another shade, which oh, look at this. This tabled. That's unbelievable. There's no one in green red. And Divination this late. Oh, that's crazy. I'm going to take another shade to play with the Nocturnus. Oh dear. So we're going to take the Bloodtone Vampire. Hopefully we'll get the Battle Jester tabled. Oh, that's just good for me. Um, Hopefully we'll be able to get the Mark of Mutiny Bloodstone Vampire combo. I've done it before and it's sweet stealing their guy, getting for an extra power, and then sacking it to the vampire. That's always fun. So we look to be a sort of a mid-range-ish deck at the moment, hoping to get a bit more red removal. Flames of the Firebrand and Searing Spear, etc. Murder would be nice, just to push through this damage. That's the idea that I'd like to go for. Got another 2 packs to do it in, so it depends what comes out. There was a guy playing a little while ago, and his deck was just stacked full of removal. We got the Searing Spear. We got the Shaman here as well. Michael Shaman is really good. I've had some superb experiences with this guy. Um, just seeing Welcome Turn there just reminds me I've got a hideous lack of answers to 2 power flyers. Um, Spell Twine is very good. I've had someone Spell Twine their own Searing Spear and my murder. That was painful. I'm just going to take the Searing Spear. We got a Shimming Spectre, which is very good. We got a Vampire Nighthawk, which I think is better than the Spectre by a country mile. We got Challenger's Fury, but the Nighthawk just takes the gate there. The card is very good. The Vampire Nocturnus. Can you believe this? Oh, that is just superb. I mean, there's an Arms Dealer there, and Arms Dealer is just crazy. But I'm going to go for Vampire Nocturnus deck. We've got Vampire Nighthawk and 2 Nocturnus and 2 shades to cast them. um, I'm actually shocked. I'm liking the prospect of having a couple of Nocturnus, like casting back-to-back Nocturnus. I don't think the opponent would really know what was going on. So let's have a look at this pack. We've got Duty Bound Dead. He's very good with Exalted. That's what I want for the viable Ghoul. I'm not going to pick another Ghoul. We've got Servant of Neferox as well. So it really depends on which way we really want to go with this. We've got the Searing Spear, and the more removal we've got, the better it is for these Exalted guys. I think we want to be a bit more aggressive, but going Duty Bound Dead into Crimson Muckwader is just disgusting. I think I'm going to take the Duty Bound Dead because I have an answer, the Servant in Crippling Blight, so we're going to go with the Duty Bound Dead. Now, looking at this pack, we've got another Scorpion. I don't really think I want to. We've got a Minotaur, 3/3 for 4, and we've got the Zombie Goliath. We're pretty stacked out of 4. The Goliath doesn't do anything especially special. I like to cast my spells, and think this is better with the Battle Jester. Flunkies or Servant of Neferox. That's I can ship another Servant because I still have that Crippling Blight, and the Flunkies are just very good. Come down to 10 earlier. I can't believe Flunkies is that late. Okay, we have Ravenous Rats, and we have another Shade. I don't really want to play triple Shade, so I'll take the Rats, see if they fit in the deck. There's another Minotaur, Zombie Goliath choice, and I think I'm just taking the Minotaur probably every time. There is Kindle Fury. I haven't got the Way of Combat tricks. Got 15 guys already and 1 pack left, so I'm going to take the combat trick to see what comes up. There's nothing there I want to take, so I'm going to take the Courser away from somebody. I'm going to take the Challenger's Fury because that card is just ridiculous. It's just like Lava Axe, and then it's got this huge upside of being able to just take out all their exalted guys and welcome turns and hawks. There's a lot of one power stuff, which this tabled. So there's another viable ghoul, or there's the dragon hatchling. But the thing is, I'm going to be mainly black with this splash of red. See, I don't know if the Fern Swap will make it in, only because of the casting cost and the Nocturnus, so I'm just going to take the Ghoul. I don't think I'm going to play two of them, but I'll just take the Ghoul. So the deck's looking pretty good. I'm enjoying the prospect of being able to cast Nocturnus, having a Vampire Nighthawk out, and then another Nocturnus. Saying that, we really want to have a lot of black spells in here. We'll just change it to basic. It seems to have killed my computer and your viewing experience. So there. So now we're back. So we've got the choice. There's an Essence Drain, Arsonist. Now he's really good with the Arms Dealer. There's the Cower and Fear, which is very, very good. There's another Duty Bound Dead to try and push into having first turn Duty Bound Dead and then go into the Muck Waders or the Flunkies. So that would be good. Cower and Fear doesn't do very much to me, so I'm not afraid of giving it to somebody else. Takes out tokens all at once, which is fabulous. But Essence Drain is also really good. I think I'm just going to go for another Duty Bound Dead because that. Oh, here's an Arms Dealer, a Muck Wader, and a Public Execution. Oh, this pack is strong. This is really, really strong. Really strong. So it's between Arms Dealer and Public Execution, but I think the Execution is just such a blowout. I really want to take another Muck Wader, be just that aggressive deck, but I've got quite the mid-range high end, so I think I'm taking the Execution. I'd like to take I'd like to take them all. The Arms Dealer's not going to make it back again. I've only got Mog Flunkies to. I've got the Battle Jester as well. I do have quite a few Goblins. I think this card is just better. You could just completely just win a game on the back or back of either of these. It's so splashable. That's not. This is a really tough pick. Uh, I'm going to take the Public Execution and not look back because the Vampire Nocturnus. It's a black spell and all that jazz. As a full Elvish Archdruid, I'm tempted to just take it because. But I think we're going for another Crippling Blight. I don't mind playing two of those. Here's a Cower and Fear. There's another Mog Flunkies. I'm taking the Flunkies. I want to be kind of aggressive. Mind Rot. We don't want that. We don't want Captain's Call. That's going pretty late. We don't want Invaders. We can have the Rummaging Goblin. That suits my deck very well. We've got the Blade Tugspore, which is good, really good. The Blood Throne Vampire, which I might add is a vampire for Nocturnus. But there's the Dragon Skull Summit. Now this kind of fixes us a bit to be in both colours. I've got 19 creatures already, so I don't think I'll be playing the boar over. I'll play it over the Minotaur certainly, but I think I just want to make sure I can cast Nocturnus and friends. Right, so looking here, we have the Brute, the Goblin. Brute at 3 is smashing through some damage. Rummaging Goblins setting me up for later turns. I don't mind discarding the Ghoul to the Goblin, or the Goblin to itself. I'm not a big fan of Brute. He's really good, but I don't think here. Do I want triple Crippling Blight? Now that's a question you ask every day. I don't think so. In fairness, I think all these cards I've got. See, that could replace the Battle Jester in the main deck, depending on how much red I want to play. Or I could just play 3 Crippling Blight. I think I'm going to pick the Blight. And the Cower and Fear. I can't believe that tabled. So, the deck's looking pretty good. Um, there's a lot of good red, which is good and bad for Miss Nocturnus here. But it's not as if you have him on one turn and you have another vampire out, then you're pretty much winning that game. So even if he just activates just the once or twice, then you're pretty much laughing. There's a Kindled Fury. I don't know if I'm going to play this or not, but there we go. There's a Wit's End. I have so many of these. I quite like the art, but none of the other cards are really appealing, so I'm just going to rare draft the Wit's End. Take the growth away from somebody. That's late pick for Titanic Growth. Just makes me wonder what everyone else is playing. They're playing all that sweet white stuff I was passing them earlier. But I'm quite enjoying the first pick, Nocturnus, third pick, Nocturnus, on the second pack. So I literally can't believe it. I've got both of those. I've got Nighthawk and I've got Bloodthrow Vampire. I was hoping that Muckwader would come round, only because the board did, and hoping that somebody else wouldn't be in red black and they'd look at it and think, we don't want that. Because it was public execution, Muckwader, the Muckwader, and the Arms Dealer. We picked execution, so I was hoping that the Muckwader would come around, but I think that's being a bit greedy. Right, time to build. We've got these here. We don't want anything else. We'll have a look by mana cost. So, first things out, we're not playing Wit's End. We're not going to play more than one Vile Ghoul or Crater Eyes. Don't think we're playing Mind Rot. All these Crippling Blights. Not playing Disentomb. See, these are all fair cards. They're not bad. I don't think I want the Kindled Fury. I'd rather have all these Crippling Blights than Kindled Furies, I think. I don't want to cut the rats, per se, only because it's going to turn on my Mug Flunkies to have them just sitting around. There's Rummaging Goblin. I don't mind playing as many of these I can get hold of, but I don't think I'm playing the Battle Jester, because I don't think there's enough red here to justify it. I want to play the Fury and the Minotaur. I don't think we're playing the Minotaur or the Furnace Whelp. Furnace Whelp's one of my only flyers. I'd have all these blights to kind of get rid of the flyers and make them smaller. But Furnace Whelp's the only red, so we could get rid of that quite happily because it's going to need red in the activation. I like it a lot, but I just don't think this deck is probably right for it. We're really just mono black splashing red, so we've got to get rid of a card. We could get rid of Crippling Blight. I really want to see how that many Crippling Blights play out, because we're pretty aggressive going up, sort of stopping at 4, and then we've got a couple of public execution right up here. We've got the Searing Spear, and I wish we had a murder, but you can't ask for everything. So I think because Crippling Blight and the Ghoul together is pretty good. We could have had some Exalted guys. We got the Duty Man dead, but sort of Knight of Infamy would have been nice. So I think we are going to cut the Minotaur. He doesn't do anything special. In the Shade takes us to Nocturnus Mana, which we should be at anyway, because we're only really splashing red. So we could take a Shade, one Shade out, or we're only replacing it with Furnace Whelp, which we kind of don't want. So I think we're going to ahead and add land. And then we're going to put in our Dragon Skull Summit. So I think the deck's pretty strong, so we'll see how it goes.